Describe to me your youth sports career.
Well, I actually started out dancing and doing gymnastics. And my brother was getting signed up for soccer, and my mom just asked me to be nice, like, oh, do you want to play? And being naive, I was just like, okay, like running away, whatever. And ever since then, I stuck with soccer, ever since I was 8 years old. And I just love it. Like, my experiences were all positive. I was on a competitive team since I was 8, like the same team for about 12 years. And I just loved it, and that's basically why I still play today, because of my experiences when I was young and growing up in the youth sports.
Ashley, tell me about some life lessons that you learned through your sports career.
Well, growing up playing soccer, I really learned how to be self-motivated. Like, motivate myself to always do my best in all aspects of life, push myself, like, to reach my goals. Also, self-discipline, disciplining myself to not do anything stupid. Like, if I have the game the next day, go to sleep early, like, drink a lot of water, eat healthy. And also teamwork, like, learning to work well with others, but it'll just help in the future, like getting jobs and just talking to people and creating relationships.
So, Christine, can you tell me something about your sports career?
Yeah. So I was a gymnast for 11 years. I started when I was 4 years old. My mom and dad decided to put me into gymnastics just because I was climbing all over the furniture. I was climbing up bookshelves and stuff. I was basically a monkey. But I got into gymnastics, and that was the biggest part of my life. Went to the gym like probably around 20 hours a week. I ended up doing gymnastics until I was around 14 years old, so like freshman year in high school. And then during PE, I was doing track laps around the track, and my PE coach was like, you know, you need to try out for the team. And she told one of the cross-country coach to like talk to me about joining the sport. And at first I was hesitant. I was like, I've never heard of cross-country. I don't, like, what is running? Like, how do you run competitively? And so he's like, okay, well, just give it a try. Like, practice gymnastics, go do your regular thing, your schedule, and just like come to the races. So I did, and I ended up getting a medal in my first cross-country race, and I was like, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Like, I kind of like this. And it took me until freshman year, probably around the spring, to finish my last gymnastics season. And going into summer, I was like, well, I could do running, cross-country, and track for the rest of my life. I could run for fun, I could run competitively, and with gymnastics I would end my career around 22 years old, so young, and I'd probably have, like, my body would be damaged beyond what I could imagine. And so from there on, I ran throughout high school, and I was so passionate about the sport. I loved it. I love running. I love being competitive with it. And like, gymnastics has taught me those lessons to be competitive, to stay disciplined, but also it just gave me another, like, cross country and running. Like, it gave me another look on life and sports and how, like, I could do this in college. I could do this beyond college. And like, from there on, like, I love it. And now I run for Davis, so it's really nice.
What about your parents? How do they support your career?
Well, in gymnastics, they're probably the most supportive of, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Well, my parents gymnastics costs money to be in the club. It's a lot of money, it's ridiculous, but they were completely supportive about it. And basically throughout my gymnastics career, they would take me to practice, they would drop me off, and they would allow me to do my own thing. I was with my coaches, with my teammates, and I grew up almost independently, aside, like, from my parents, and I was able to form, like, who I am today, just being in the gym and stuff. And then they picked me up from practice, asked me how it went. I would be like, oh, okay, yeah, it was good, it was a good day, or I'd be like, oh, it was a crappy day, like, I split the beam and hurt myself. And they're like, okay, like they acknowledged it, and after that it was just like a new day. And beyond that, I mean, they fed me meals, they traveled with me, they cheered me on. They like never said one negative thing. They're never like, oh no, like you need to quit this sport, like it's just too expensive, or you just like, they're just loving and they're passionate. And like when I quit my gymnastics career, like they're perfectly fine. They're like, okay, well you can move on. Like you're gonna be good in whatever you do, just like as long as you're passionate for it. And they're just like, go ahead, go do it. And so I feel comfortable now saying that it was a really good transition that I made from gymnastics to cross country and track. They're supportive. It was nice.
Do they always go to your games and be supportive?
Yeah, they cheer me on.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
So Victoria, what sports did you play as a child?
So I started playing soccer when I was 5, and I played off and on until high school. And then when I got to high school, I played all 4 years. I did some track and some cross country, but my main focus was on soccer. Pretty much like during my experience, I learned a lot from my coaches. They influenced me a lot, but there is one particular coach who really influenced my life. Like he taught us how to really strive, I guess, like for success and like to be better than than I guess like other teams always want to be better than the other team. But I mean, sometimes it got ridiculous where like if we didn't run like 20 miles before the season, like you couldn't be on the team until you ran those 20 miles. And like he'd make us practice for 2 hours and then run for like 30 minutes or an hour. Like it was a lot of work. But a lot of people thought it was hard and they quit, but I honestly thought that it was a good reinforcement. Like it taught you how to be disciplined. And it also helped me make a lot of friends, like being able to talk to them, like to your teammates about how you feel about like your love for the sport, and like even if it's hard, I feel like together you guys can kind of get through it. So it kind of helped me build that whole sense of like teamwork and like having like people support you and understand you. So I guess that was my experience with my coach.
So Jason, what would you say was the most important thing that you learned during your youth sports?
Well, I would have to say that it would be confidence. I remember this one time during one of my tennis tournaments, I was down 2 sets and I was 1 point away from losing. I didn't give up, and I was confident that I could still come back and I still had a chance to win. And surprisingly, I did. And I mean, that memory has kept me going even to today. And I don't give up until the very last moment, until I know that there's no more hope. So Candy, how did yoga help you maintain your physical fitness?
I think the key point of yoga is about your breath and keep your body balanced. I started to practice yoga when I was 15, and it was really hard for me to get it started because the one I did is hot yoga, so you had to like practice yoga in a room which is like 100 degrees. So you sweat a lot, and it's really hard to like breathe how you do like usually. So you have to learn how to inhale and exhale correctly with your pace of doing yoga. But after you get used to it, it's like it helps you to being able to control your body to like keep it balanced. And it feels really well after like the whole set of yoga. Yeah, and it just keeps my body activated. And not just because I don't do a lot of sports like you guys do. I don't play like soccer or tennis, so I think yoga is like the best one that I can do to like keep my body active.